What up, gamers? Barnes here. Today I'd like to talk a little bit about magic in your role-playing games. And role-playing games are kind of like a recipe. You follow the directions, and you just get this end product that's a game. You know, uh, the problem I have with Dungeons and Dragons, Pathfinder, and games like that is that when I follow the directions, when I follow the recipe, I end up with way too much magic. So I try to cut down on that. So I've come up with a little analogy that I like to use to express how I use magic in my games. Um, and basically, when I'm making a campaign, I'm making a meal. I want different courses. I want appetizers. I got the main course, the meat, a couple side dishes and stuff. Um, and that would be my campaign. And then I want to add some magic. And so I use magic like salt and pepper in a meal. Like, you look at the meal, it's still chicken and potatoes and greens or whatever, but there's salt and pepper on there. And you can't really see the salt and pepper when you first look at the meal. When you first look at the campaign, you can't really see all the magic. Um, that's only because I feel like there's way too much magic in Dungeons and Dragons 3rd Edition. Well, all the Dungeons and Dragons really in Pathfinder. So this is a little analogy I've used. I make the meal, and then at the end I just sprinkle a little magic on top. A few magical characters, a few magic items, things like that. Just pass me the salt and pepper. There's my spellcasters. Um, and that's how I use them. And, spellcasters have, like, really big reputations. Like, everybody's heard of them. They're practically miracle workers to some people. So that's how I like to use spellcasters in my game. Like salt and pepper in a meal. You look at the meal, it doesn't look like salt and pepper. You look at the campaign, it doesn't look like spellcasters. It's a bunch of other stuff. It's a little bit of spellcasters for spice. Alright. That's all I gotta say about this. There you go.